Okay, so all of us can get here structure, content types. Okay, so we must have created our staff directory content types. I will just click on my feeds. Where some of us missed it is that our machine name does not correspond. So this is where the machine names are. So you must make sure that it corresponds with what I sent to you. Let me go to what I sent to you. Content type, staff. Once you can create it in such a way that it corresponds, you won't have any problem. Okay? So all of us have this. This is very important. These fields are very important. So you must create your machine name to be exactly like this, like that field. Once you get that, there won't be any problem. So that is where I saw that most of us missed it. And then our image. If your feed image 1, it has to be 1. Because that is, we are using a general template for everybody. So if you miss any of these variables, you have to delete it and recreate it in such a way that that variable is the same. So for instance now, let's say I miss this. I can come and create a new one. Add field. Add field, select field type. So I can come and select field type and say personnel ID. What is important here is that I can edit my machine name. Did you see it here? So if it doesn't give you the correct machine name, you can always edit. So that's just where some of us missed it. So you can always edit to make sure that it corresponds exactly to what we have here. Exactly, it has to be exact. So you can copy. Without space. Eh? So you copy it. But I've copied feed, so you delete it. So you can save this feed and continue. So once we get that, we are okay. And then another thing, we can go back and manage our form. So what this manage form display does is that when we want to fill the form, how does it arrange? So that we won't have surname at the top and have a middle name at the bottom and have skill in between and have academic professional qualification up. But we can do the arrangements here. We can just move, drag and drop and do the arrangements there. And if you don't want any field in your form, in the form that you will be filling to add the names, you can disable it by just moving it into the disabled section. So once we get that, we are good to go. We can also come to manage display and do the same thing. But we didn't even use this manage display, so you may not even bother with it, but you can do it. We didn't use it. If you are through with this, then you can now go to you have already built your database. It's as simple as that. You can apply it to any events, these news, who has done documents memo content type. What we can do is just find variables, 2 or 3 variables, and add it just like building a database. Just like building a database. So once we do that, we can now go to view, which is what week 3 activity 3 addresses. So let me explain view. Structure. We come down and click on view. So what view is doing is we just want to filter. We have a long database, we have a long field, we have long fields. You just want to pick maybe 2 or 3 or 4 out of them. That's all. That's just what view means. We just want to show our visitors these 2 or 3 fields. For example, now for staff, we just want to show them the image of the person, the surname, the first name, the last name, and then maybe the department. And they can now click on the image or on the name and go to the main page of that person and see all the information we want them to see. So that's just what view is all about. And how can we do that? I've already added my view. All of us can add the view. Go to staff directory and I'll just edit. So we have 2 types of view. We have the page and then the block. What is the difference between the page and the block? Block view, page view. What's the difference? For the, it's not for the home page. Oh. Eh? Huh? No, we are not talking about block builder now. View and page view. Okay. Page is a main view. Where a block just is view, it's not even that in place of any part of your main page. So block can be placed at any point. It's just dynamic. You can place it on any page, you can place it by the side, you can just place it anyhow. But page, static view. That's just the difference. So once we know that difference, we have already, so now this is my page view and you can see my path. So if I click on this path, it's going to display whatever I have here. Now, what are the fields I want to show? These are just the fields I want to show. And why am I hiding it? I'm hiding it because I have a code here at this custom. I have a code that will display all I have here. But if I don't hide any one of these, then it will display 2. That is why some of us have 2 pictures displaying. It's either you forgot to hide a field here and you say have it. So I'm hiding all the fields here because I don't want them to display. And I have put my code here. Okay. So my code simply says here, I don't know how many of us are familiar with div, HTML. Okay. It's just copy and paste. We don't really need to bother with the HTML there. What we just needed to bother with is, are these fields, this my variable, are they correct? That's all. So once these your variable are correct, you are good to go. So that this is the variable we use for our picture, abi? This is the variable we use for our surname, right? And this is the variable for the first name and middle name. So we just want to display surname, first name, middle name. And for me, from directorate. If you are from faculty, then you won't put directorate here. Eh? If you want to display departments now, you have to put it there. So I'm just displaying first name, middle name, and my directorate or unit. If I want to add here, what can I do? Eh? Okay, let me explain. So if I want to add, I can add some other fields. We are not limited here because it's a code. We are not limited at all. If I want to add, I can come to replacement pattern. Eh? Okay, maybe it's not here. Let me cancel. Let's say I want to add department. So I will cancel. I will go to here. I will add it. Okay. So let me find department. Yeah. I don't have any field called department. Okay. Let me find skill. Let's say I want to add skill. I want to add skills. Skills. So you can see the decision appears in staff directory. I want to add skills there. So I will click on it and add. Okay. I want to exclude it. Simple. And add to all display. So my custom text has to be the last one. Eh? So I have to rearrange this. Rearrange. And then move this one up. Apply all displays. And don't forget to save. You have unsaved changes. Save. Okay. So I can now go back to my custom text. My code is still the same. But if I go to my replacement patterns, I should see the skills here. And I can just copy this, copy, and come and paste in my code. Let me just put slash here, space, and just paste like that. So I've added a new field there, and I will apply and save. I can go to my site and check. Staff directory. Okay, so you can see now, LICC, Programming, Project Management, Financial Modeling. So it's very simple once we get the flow. Is there anywhere we are missing? Is it clear? Okay. At this point, rearrange. You just click on it. Okay. So you can rearrange. Just drag up, drag down. Anywhere again. So we can do it now. How to add it to this place? Custom text. Don't forget replacement patterns. This indicates the feed that you have used that you can now use the placeholder for. So you can just copy from the brackets. So this is just like a placeholder for first name. Anywhere the system see this variable, it will change it to the first name. So you can copy it. So if you have made mistake in your naming, your machine name, you will easily see that you have made it here and go and delete it and we add the fields. I hope I'm making sense. So we should be able to do it now. If you still have any challenges, just download TeamViewer. Download it. Call me. I will remote your system. TeamViewer, viewer. Download it, install it. You can. I will remote your system. It's not a big deal. Then I want us to speak on. Week 3, activity 6. I don't think anybody has done that, and it's so germane to us. Week 3, activity 6. That's the guideline. All what you have been doing on the website are just play. You are just playing around with how to add content, how to add content types, how to add contact. Did we do contact? Nobody complained about contact. Did you test it? Did you see email? Well done, sir. So you can take feedback from your visitors. All of us are not answering, no. Contact is in week 1, week 1, no. So we shouldn't have problem with that one at all. You should not have problem with that one at all. So all we have been doing is just play. We know how to add content. We know how to use our program. We know how to add. So these are just but you must do a proper website. A proper website that is internationally recognized. Or I can see that some of us are doing what I did by putting their picture on the landing page and so on. No, you have to do a proper thing. And this is the guideline that says you should do the proper things. Now, what do we want on your landing page? You must know that landing page is important. We all browse websites. And what we do is we go to their landing page and read it and close it and move it. That is what 90% of us do. So that means that your landing page must show your department what you want the world to see about your department. If you want them to see what you are studying, what the course, you want them to see your staff, you want them to see the news, the events the events from your department. So we must combine that knowledge to make sure that our landing page is okay. So what we require so you can see landing page. So we want to see message from your HOD or dean on your landing page and probably his or her picture there. We want to be able to see your academic calendar. Can we get that content? Academic calendar. If we can, we should be able to see it. Then we want to see events that is happening in your department. And if you don't have any events, we can create like just a picture that says no event for now. You can do that now using Canva. Eh? You can do that using Canva. Event, no picture for now. So if you have a seminar, so you can quickly add it to replace it. So then we want to see news. If you have news, or you can take some from the university and just add it. So that this will help us a lot in our search engine. If Google is calling our website and is seeing news and see, you see that it's authentic and it will be adding to our ranking. So this will also help us. And then we want to see basic information about what we do in our department or units. So if we have services, just put there and then link to a service page. Eh? Link to the service page. If we have forms that they need to fill, we put a link there. We organize it. We can use the block builder effectively now. Or do we have any problem with the block builder? Eh? Oh, am I talking English? Do we know block builder? Eh? Eh? Do we all know block builder? Ah, we know now. Okay, let's go to block builder. So I can go to my home and have you all used this link before? This config block builder link. Eh? So you can, if you log into your system, you can easily go to your block builder. So you can easily use block builder to beautify your page. Uh, so you don't need to, if you want to create 3 columns, you can easily use this to create it. So you can see this is our block builder and you can see how I divided my page here. You can divide it further. You can reduce this. You can reduce this. You can create more by cloning. Clone. Eh? So you can see that this one now, this one is 4, this one is 4. This block builder takes 12. It takes 12. So if I reduce this one, 6. If I reduce this, can we all see? If I reduce this, so I will have a perfect 3-column page. So we can experiment with the block builder and add our views, add headings, add contents. It's so easy to do. So we shouldn't have problem with that. Huh? It's so easy. You just have to experiment with it. Okay. So these are the things we expect to say on the landing page and on the footer. These are the things we expect to say there. So your academic calendar, event calendar, if you don't have, just leave it blank. And then we expect to say about us. Some of us have done that. About the department. We put it there. We can put some of the links there. And for faculty's website, we expect that you have a slide up. You can create slides using Canva. Just create beautiful slide showing what your department or faculty is doing. Then that will be fine. Then we expect about us menu link. So what your department or faculty is all about, we expect it to be there. We can all do that. We can all create pages. Eh? Let's answer now. Can we all create pages? Content. Yes, you can use your laptop. No, you can use your laptop. You can use any. If the desktop or laptop in front of you is working, you can use it. So we can add, for instance, now I have about page here. I have home page. I can create service page, add content. If I want to create service page, what will I click here? Basic page, because it's going to be a static page. Basic page. Okay. So let me just say service here. Okay. So this page is going to be called service. I don't want to add content here because I want to use body builder. It's either you add content here or you use body builder. I mean block builder. So I can add new builder. Okay. So I'm going to repeat the same thing. Service. Then I can give it a machine name, just like a variable, to know that particular page and click on submit. So I can save this. Okay. So I have a service page and it's blank because I've not done anything on it. Then I can create config block builder. So I can now add my rows. All these ones are simple. Add column. Do I want half or I want one? Okay, I want half. I can increase it. I can clone this. Let me clone it and reduce it so that I have it on the same row. 5 plus 7, it has to be 12. It has to be 12 to be on the same row. I can now add my content. Let me say I want to add heading here. I add heading. Service. My services. Okay. Save. Hmm? I can add some other content. Box text. Edit. Web design. So these are my services. App. Mobile app design. Mobile app design. Search engine optimization. Okay. I can just use this page just like Word. Just like Word. So I can say I want to add bullets here. Select them and just click on bullet list. Then I can save changes. I can save this. Okay. And you can see that I have done something on my page. So you can copy from wherever you have your content and paste it there, and you quickly bring up your page. So also, so we expect to see about page. So you can create about page and add the content of your about your department there. We expect to see the list of departments if you are in faculty. So if you are if you are developing for a faculty website, we expect where you say departments, and you will now write, let's say, faculty of computing and informatics. You say department, department of computer science, department of data management. You will now hyperlink it to that computer science website. We can all do that, abi? Ah, why is not working? Okay, for instance now, okay, now this web design now, let me link it now. It's so easy. Config block builder. Okay. Eh? Just highlight it. Highlight whatever you want to link. Eh? This is the link button. Can we see the link button? Just click on it and type the URL here. http cse.lautech.edu.ng. Simple. Text to display. Computer science department. Do you want them to click on it and it will display on that same page, or you want the browser to open a new page for it? This is what the target is all about. So I can say new window. So when you click on this link, it's not going to take you away from my site. It just create a new window for you so that you can go there if you want to go there. And then you click OK. So, okay. Okay. So it's now an hyperlink now. It's now an hyperlink, and you can save. And you save. And if you click here now, it will take you to that page. So it's so simple to do. So you create, for all the list of the departments, you create it and link it to their own. You may not be the one that implemented that website. And then for the staff, you want to be able to see the list of your staff. This is very important for university websites because that is what Google Booth is looking at. So, and it will rank, and we want to see their papers. It will really help us if you can do that. Really help us if you can do that. We want to be able to see their papers. Then events, blog, you should have a page for that. Despite showing it on your landing page, you should have a separate page for that so that you will be seeing it. All the events that you had last year will be there. And as you are adding more events, you want to see it. It's very important for search engine, very important for a website. Eh? And then your news, we want to also be seeing the news as you are posting it. It will give us rank. Then document repository, I don't know, but we need to say the one that you want to share, that is for the public. You can have a content type for it. The content type for document is not just have title, description, upload, file upload. Just 3. It's okay. And you can upload those documents there and they will click it and they will see it. So that's just what we need. Then contacts. Your visitors, your site visitors should be able to contact you. You must have done that. Right? Okay. Then for department, the same thing, slide, picture. We want to see slides, we want to see your picture, we want to know about your department, we want to study with you, study with us. So that means that your admission requirements should be there, list of your courses, and graduation requirement. I think some of us already have that. Then research. If you want to post your papers, articles, or projects, so you can use document repository for this and create a page, and you will see the list of all those uh, articles or papers. If you have visiting lecturers, you can create a dedicated content type for visiting lecturers. I know we cannot do all this one in 1 week or 1 month, but it's a gradual thing. Once we know how to do some of these things, 1 hour, 2 hours there, 30 minutes, just go to the website, update it, and then gradually we have a full-fledged website. It's gradual. You cannot get there one day. Some of these websites that we see, they are years of hard work, but it's gradual, gradual. It's working. Let me see pieces. Yeah. Okay, so staff, visiting lecturers, faculty, staff, events blog, the same thing. If we can have some of our notable alumni, it will be good. And then contacts. So it's the same thing. So for units and services, the same thing. They should have slides. If you are developing for units and services, you have slides that depict your units, about us, services that you are providing in your units, then staff, events in your units, and all those things. So those are just what we need on your website. Those are just what we need on your website. Are we okay with this? Are we okay with that? Do we have any question? It just requires some little hard work from us to implement it. And once we implement it, we are good to go. So so we know that we have a website, and if you want to change something, we just go there and change. And we have a full-fledged website. Everybody is proud that the department has website, the faculty has website. The students can go there. They can even contact you if you put your email. When you are creating those forms, put your emails there. They can contact you. You can reply them. And gradually, we are transforming into digital department or digital faculty, and not manual faculty. Manual faculties. Then for week 4, this is the final week. So after we have done that, we have finished our work, and what just remain is we need certificates. All of us here, because we have already known this, it's only time that Then if you install focal point, you install focal point. If you install focal point, then it will automatically align. So as you upload the picture into your website, the system is going to look at that video. And what the data side is going to create so you can use all those features so that your is aligned. And if you have not created this side before you upload, go to structure, menu, and we have 5 different types of menu. I know there is a because we have 5 types of menu. And we have even application. Creating additional type of menu instead of going to main navigation. Did I get yes? So for that menu, it's a bit confusing. Now let me explain. Now you can put your menu in 5 different things on your key. You can put your menu. So once you go to structure, you go to menu, those are the places where you can put it. So now you now need to decide where you want to put your name. And it's probably going to be main navigation. You go to main navigation, then you want to add you see it at that top. Unless you want to add it to pass. Okay, so our last activity, we just need to do with just more like that. So, we just say, I created the contact. That's activity before activity 2. Final website, that one is very good. I don't know of us can write a text. If we don't want the picture. Just what's the goal for room? What's the need? And then we look at the website and say, customer. And then we record ourselves that we need to say, website management is very important as we are moving our career. We need website database. You can't avoid it. You can't. You just have to know. Just like you know all the information, what you want. And once you know it, you know that you go abroad, study university, and sit down and say, I can do this your website for you. Come here. And then you pay us in pound sterling and dollars. So any question you are asking of? Okay, the link. Will you take a look
Yeah,
at
beside the link, I still observe something on Start Direct.
Okay.
All the information we put there, they are not disclosed, especially academic qualification and professional qualification. From what the site have been checking, it's the same information that is displayed on both.
Okay, I did it yesterday. I adjusted it. Just clear your cache. Clear your cache. We all know how to clear our cache. Eh?
Yes.
Yes, we all know how to clear our cache. Then another thing, you talk about content information. Now, you know that because I was create a content now, and you create submit, you automatically see it. But you don't want that. When you present your when you do your research, you are going to put a level of approval. So we need a level of approval. Based on this content on the website, which of the going to craft it, and somebody likes that, you see that the publish. So that's the right side. But you want to do it and once you submit your what is the way all activities. Deadline is there now. We have 31st January. And we are doing our passing by 7th February. That is when we are doing passing, they can all meet the deadline now. What time? It's not as long. After we let's talk for coming. We appreciate thank you for speaking. And this is a journey. And please let us change those slides that I put there. Those LaTeX slides, those red ones. Please remove it and put your own. Have your new one. Eh? Remove those slides on the landing page. Yeah. And put your own slides, your departmental slides. Your departmental slides. No, it's just a small. Eh? It's coming. It's on the way. So I'm open to any comments.
Why are minutes? This is not minutes. Yeah.
Let's say, oh, thank you so much. Oh.
Okay, no, connect also with address of the internet. So, look, so what I want to connect to please, I will pay you. I will pay you. Dr. Akinde, mo dẹ̀ ti ń wá yín tipẹ́tipẹ́ o. Wá ẹ̀pọ̀ good to see you. Ẹ̀ ń sá fún wa ẹ̀ ń wà mo ní láti dáàbò. I've been trying to call my phone.